Hey guys, my name is Alex Sescuti, and today I wanted to bring something to your attention. Did you know that only 20% of women are on the board of directors for businesses and all throughout nationwide? I knew that it was a little bit lower, but I didn't realize that it was that low. So, what's the other makeup of men? Can you believe that? 40% men, only 20% women. So, I did a little bit of research. And do I think that it's a coincidence? It could be. Do I think it's intentional? Not necessarily. But is it a proven fact that in the business world, men are typically of the higher power roles? Yes. I would have to say so, yes. And how, the big question here is how would the gender equality help? Well, it would help in the environment because you would have the perspective of the women and also the men. Wouldn't it only make enough sense to do that? That's according to, let's see if I can find it, according to genderdiversity.com, that I did the research on myself. And I found that the problem that's found with women in the business industry is typically sexual harassment becomes a big issue. Behavioral misconduct, messing around with coworkers, trying to keep the environment professional is very hard, especially in a big business industry. How could this change and why will it help? Why would it be a great thing? Because it comes off as prejudice, discriminatory, and it's just better to have not just women and men, but to have a complete diverse group on the board of directors. I would say, personally, the best thing that could come out of this is one day finally having a female president. As you see, we came really close with that with Hillary Clinton. Um, Whether you're for that or not, she made it very high, and she went after the president role twice and still didn't get it. Also, did you know that on the board of directors, that here in America, there's only about 1 to 2 board of directors that are female, and typically there's only one? What would the best solution be? To me, I would say that you had to do background checks, which we already do. Have the women come in, men come in. I think that it should be half and half. Wouldn't you agree? Just so that you have both perspectives. How will this be done safely, accordingly? Also, you would have to sit down with them, have a great interview. I think it would be great to have a man and a woman in the same room to hear both of their answers, and then also do it separately. You need to have 2 different kinds of interviews. Also, you need to take into account background experience. Who has the most experience in leadership? And what are you doing to show your appreciation to these coworkers? And men and women have to respect each other. If women come around and, scream sexual harassment when someone just says, maybe one word too many, that can become an iffy situation. Also, men have the reputation for pigs, being a pig in the business industry. And it's not that they're all like that, that's just how men are perceived. And most of the time, men in a higher position are afraid to hire a woman as another coworker to, a large group of men because they're afraid of that sexual harassment call. This can easily be avoided by going ahead and letting them know up front the repercussions and, the cause and effect of your actions. We can't allow men and women to continue to be perceived a certain way. It's just not going to work. We keep going down this route, it's never going to get better. Everyone's going to keep fighting. Is that something that America wants? No. Is that something that we want nationwide? No. I also had something else I wanted to mention. Because The perspective of a man is completely different from that of a woman. As women, we are more emotional creatures. Is that always needed in the business industry? Not necessarily, but in some cases it is. And in those some cases, I would have to say, if it's, when it comes to counseling, if it comes to teaching, as far as being the President of the United States, women are a big backbone of men. There goes the saying, behind every strong man is a strong woman. Not always true, but a little bit. I wanted to go back to some people say there are disadvantages to my solution and claim that this issue will never go away because we'll keep addressing it and making everyone uncomfortable. Well, of course, that's what communication is about. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to be how you want it all the time. That's just life. My way will help as long as you sit down and you go through these different interviews and you let the people know up front what is going on. You can't go wrong. So my question to you is, do you think that it is necessary to have women on the board of directors for businesses? I do. I would love to hear your perspective. Thank you.